Welcome to FlyEaglesFly News, where Eagles fans get the latest, fastest, and hottest updates. Hit subscribe and fly high with us. The rumor mill surrounding the Eagles has been spinning at full speed lately. And if you think you've heard it all, think again. Because sources close to the team suggest that the organization has received a piece of news that could literally change everything. Imagine a locker room already buzzing with energy, fans in a state of almost uncontrollable excitement. And then news drops that shifts the entire balance in their favor. The atmosphere around the stadium has transformed overnight. And every conversation among supporters seems to revolve around a single, electrifying possibility. The city itself feels alive, with banners waving in the streets and chants spontaneously breaking out wherever Eagles colors appear, while teams often maneuver quietly behind the scenes. This particular whisper is impossible to ignore, and it's been making waves not just locally but across the league. Social media feeds are exploding with speculation, and every sports pundit on television and online platforms is suddenly scrambling to confirm what insiders are hinting at, which is that the Eagles are moving decisively to secure a player who could redefine their strategy and possibly leapfrog their rivals in ways that were previously unimaginable. Sources indicate that the player in question has been on multiple teams' radars for some time, and the competition to secure him has been intense, yet the Eagles seem to have gained an unexpected edge, sparking debates among fans and analysts alike about how this acquisition might affect not only the upcoming seasons, but also the long-term planning of the franchise. Imagine the pressure on rival teams, suddenly realizing that a deal they thought was firmly in their grasp may now be slipping through their fingers. Conversations in sports bars, online forums, and private group chats have taken on a feverish pitch, with supporters dissecting every potential impact, from game day performance to locker room dynamics and even merchandising opportunities. The buzz has reached levels rarely seen outside of major championship rumors, and insiders hint that negotiations have reached a stage where an official announcement could be imminent, sending shockwaves across the league. Every detail, from the player's previous statistics to his potential fit with the Eagles' current roster, is being analyzed, debated, and imagined in countless hypothetical scenarios that fans can't seem to get enough of, fueling a frenzy that seems unstoppable. Meanwhile, the strategic implications of this potential move are staggering. Analysts are theorizing how the Eagles could leverage this acquisition, not only to strengthen their offensive options, but also to send a clear signal to their competitors that they are prepared to play a long game. The player reportedly brings not only skill but also a level of versatility that could redefine how the team approaches key matchups, introducing an element of unpredictability that other teams might find difficult to counter. Fans are already envisioning highlight reels, potential touchdowns, and moments of brilliance that could become iconic in the team's history. Conversations around the city and online platforms have evolved from simple anticipation to full-fledged strategic debates, with supporters weighing pros and cons, imagining formations, and projecting future scenarios as if they were coaching staff themselves. The rumor has taken on a life of its own, becoming a cultural moment for Eagles fans, a shared experience that unites supporters in speculation, excitement, and anticipation, where every passing hour seems to heighten the intensity of what might be coming, adding to the intrigue. Insiders hint that the timing of this potential signing could be crucial. There are suggestions that the Eagles are moving quickly to close the deal before rival teams even have a chance to react, which, if true, could dramatically shift the competitive landscape. Fans are speculating about behind-the-scenes maneuvers, strategic phone calls, and last-minute negotiations that might already be underway, painting a picture of a front office operating at peak intensity. Every sports talk show, podcast, and social media thread is buzzing, with experts and enthusiasts alike attempting to parse each subtle hint dropped by sources close to the team. The idea that a single move could so profoundly alter expectations and fan sentiment has created a kind of electric tension, as if the city itself is holding its collective breath, waiting for confirmation. Each rumor, each insider tip is dissected, shared, and expanded upon, creating a cascade of speculation that seems impossible to contain. While the possibility of seeing the Eagles secure a key player before their rivals adds a thrilling sense of urgency to the narrative, meanwhile, the human element cannot be ignored. Imagine the excitement in the locker room if news were confirmed, the energy that would ripple through the players, coaches, and staff, all imagining the potential impact on their season and careers. The anticipation extends beyond fans into the heart of the organization, with whispers of late-night strategy sessions, meetings with advisors, and tactical planning that could accompany such a major acquisition. Analysts are quick to point out that securing this player could create a domino effect, influencing not just immediate performance, but also future trades, draft strategies, and even coaching decisions. The rumor has created a shared sense of destiny, as if the Eagles and their supporters are on the verge of a turning point that could define the franchise's direction for years to come. And while nothing has been officially confirmed, the intensity of speculation is so high that even casual observers are being drawn into the excitement, caught up in a whirlwind of possibilities that seem as thrilling as they are uncertain. Finally, for the fans, this moment feels almost surreal. Social media is alive with fan reactions, videos of street celebrations, and clips of commentary discussing every imaginable outcome. The rumor has transcended typical sports chatter, becoming a phenomenon in its own right, as people from all walks of life engage in debates, predictions, and fan theories that would have seemed impossible just a short time ago. Everyone seems to have a personal stake in the unfolding story, imagining how this acquisition might change everything, from game day experiences to fantasy leagues and even the city's culture surrounding football. The excitement is infectious, spreading rapidly, and leaving everyone wondering just how quickly the Eagles might act and whether their rivals will even have a chance to respond. The rumor is no longer just a whisper, it has become a roar, a shared pulse of anticipation that binds supporters together, making every conversation, every news clip, and every post on social media feel like part of a larger, unfolding saga. As the rumor continues to spread, the focus has shifted to the player himself, whose potential arrival has sparked endless discussion among fans and analysts alike. The excitement surrounding him is palpable, as if he carries not just talent, but the promise of transformation for the entire team. Every skill, every past performance, every highlight reel is being revisited and reinterpreted in the context of what he could bring to the Eagles. Supporters are imagining how his style of play might integrate with the current roster, and each scenario fuels a mix of anticipation, hope, and intense speculation. Online forums are full of debates about potential formations, play calls, and tactical shifts, with fans dissecting every conceivable angle. The rumors themselves have evolved, with insider hints suggesting that negotiations are not only serious, but also highly strategic, implying a front office operating at a level of precision that could leave rivals scrambling. The narrative has shifted from simple excitement to a complex tapestry of speculation, strategy, and aspiration, all centered around the idea that a single signing could redefine the team's identity and the competitive dynamics of the league. The excitement has also spilled into media coverage, with commentators analyzing every hint and statement as if the future of the franchise depended on their interpretation. Social media platforms have become arenas of intense discussion, where every fan theory is amplified, challenged, and dissected with almost scholarly attention. Analysts are speculating on the broader implications, suggesting that if the Eagles secure this player before rivals can act, it could alter trade dynamics, draft strategies, and even influence coaching decisions across the league. Each rumor carries weight, as supporters eagerly await confirmation, while imagining the emotional highs that could follow. The speculation has become so widespread that even casual observers find themselves caught up in the excitement, sharing posts, debating hypothetical outcomes, and envisioning dramatic shifts in the league's landscape. The intensity of the rumor has transformed normal fan engagement into a cultural moment, where every conversation contributes to a collective sense of anticipation, suspense, and hope for something extraordinary, adding another layer of intrigue. Insiders hint that timing could be everything. The Eagles may be maneuvering to finalize the deal before other teams even have a chance to respond, creating a scenario where a single move could send shockwaves through the league. The pressure on rival teams, which have been quietly monitoring the player, is reportedly mounting, adding a thrilling undercurrent to the narrative. Fans are theorizing about secret negotiations, strategic calls, and last-minute maneuvers that could be unfolding behind closed doors. Every rumor shared online is scrutinized and amplified, fueling further speculation and anticipation. The potential impact on rival teams, the league, and even the cultural conversation around football is profound, as a single acquisition could disrupt expectations and shift momentum in ways that few anticipated. The narrative has become a living entity, growing with every new piece of information, every hint from insiders, and every passionate fan reaction. creating an atmosphere of suspense that feels almost cinematic in its intensity. Meanwhile, discussions about the player's fit with the Eagles have reached a fever pitch. Analysts are breaking down every possible scenario, from his impact on the quarterback rotation to how his presence could influence offensive schemes and team chemistry. Fans are imagining spectacular moments, strategic shifts, and even a future where his contributions become legendary. The speculation extends beyond the field, encompassing locker room dynamics, leadership roles, and even marketing potential, as supporters anticipate a wave of enthusiasm that could redefine the fan experience. Every hypothetical scenario is dissected in detail, with debates ranging from tactical implications to the emotional and cultural resonance of such a move. The rumor has transcended standard sports chatter, becoming a multifaceted discussion that touches on strategy, performance, and identity, all fueled by the tantalizing possibility that the Eagles might act before their rivals, securing a player who could become central to the team's narrative for years to come. FlyEaglesFly News family, smash subscribe and hit like. Your support keeps the freshest Philadelphia Eagles updates flying in. Drop your take in the comments and let's talk birds as the story unfolds. The city itself seems to be caught up in a collective anticipation. Fans are gathering in public spaces, discussing every possibility, sharing their own theories, and celebrating what could be a historic moment in the team's history. The excitement has transformed the everyday experience of being an Eagles supporter into something cinematic, almost surreal, where every conversation contributes to a shared sense of destiny. Social media feeds are flooded with commentary, memes, and analysis, as if the entire community is participating in a grand experiment of collective imagination. The rumor is no longer just a sports story, it is a cultural event, creating a sense of unity, excitement, and suspense that transcends normal expectations. Each new hint, every insider whisper, and every fan theory amplifies the intensity, keeping supporters on edge while fostering a feeling that something truly remarkable may be about to happen. For the players and coaching staff, the speculation brings its own energy. Imagining the arrival of a new teammate with the potential to reshape the game plan creates a buzz in meetings, practice sessions, and casual conversations alike. Every member of the organization is likely assessing how this potential signing might influence rotations, strategy, and morale, while fans eagerly imagine the moments of brilliance that could follow. The rumor has the dual effect of energizing supporters and applying subtle pressure on the team, creating a narrative in which anticipation itself becomes a powerful force. Discussions around the locker room, the front office, and the fan base all converge around a single, thrilling possibility, creating a tension that is as intoxicating as it is suspenseful. Ultimately, the rumor surrounding the Eagles and this key player has captured imaginations far beyond the normal fan base. It has become a phenomenon, a shared experience, and a catalyst for discussion, speculation, and anticipation that shows no signs of slowing down. Every analysis, every post, every whispered tip contributes to a collective narrative that is rich, layered, and endlessly engaging. Fans find themselves on the edge of their seats, caught between hope and imagination, eagerly awaiting confirmation while reveling in the excitement of what might be a transformative moment for the team. The anticipation, the discussion, and the rumors combine to create a sense of urgency and possibility, ensuring that the Eagles story in the coming days will dominate conversations, fan interactions, and media coverage, all centered around the tantalizing prospect of a move that could change everything. That's a wrap from FlyEaglesFly News. If you want the fastest Eagles updates, subscribe, drop a like, and turn on the bell. Sound off in the comments. Let's talk birds.